gosh. Good afternoon, guys. I hope you're all doing great. Jeff and I are taking his Vincent for a little ride. Well, this is awesome, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to ride Jeff's black 1954 Vincent Rapide. This is just a wonderful bike. It's highly original. I think it's only the tank that's been repainted. It had a massive dent in it when he bought it, but he has tried to put everything else back together as it came in the boxes. And it's definitely different to my bike. I can tell it just feels so much more smooth, put together. I think possibly even a bit more powerful, but that's another story. I'm going to work on that on mine one of these days, but it feels wonderful. The seat as well is very comfy. He's got a new seat, I should say, and that's extremely comfortable compared to mine. But what a thrill! He just called earlier and said, "You want to go for a ride?" He's not been feeling very good, and so how could I refuse? So I said, well, if you don't mind lending me a bike. So I scooted over here because we're working on a couple of other projects in his garage that I needed to put in the car, and we jumped on the Vincents and we're off to go and get something to eat for lunch. Possibly a beer. That may be what have sealed the deal. So this is amazing. You can definitely feel that the weather is changing, and you know, we have to take advantage of a gorgeous day like today. Well, by the time you watch this video, I think I will have been to BARBER and back, the BARBER Vintage Motorcycle Festival in Birmingham, Alabama, and I cannot wait. It's just a few days from there. I'm also thrilled that we're taking a little detour on the way there. So George, Mike and myself, we're heading over to Wheels Through Time, to the museum. Really looking forward to that. So I hopefully I will have gathered a few clips from the events over at the Vintage Festival and through Wheels Through Time. I'm probably not going to do some epic videos this time, you know, one for every sort of event. I think I might just do a more of a composition, a montage of some of the highlights, in my opinion. But I can't wait. It's become sort of a pilgrimage, actually, going over to BARBER. We have some great friends that we meet over there. One in particular, Rod. Oh, really looking forward to meeting you again. And just such a wonderful place to hang out and chat about bikes. And have some rather nice food. Here are the guys. I hate this corner. I dread going round that corner. For some reason I just hate it. It's like on the run camber and it's got loads of bumps and bounces. I can't stand it. I go all quiet just before I go round that corner. Clutch is so smooth on this. I need to work on mine. Oh yeah, good news as well. I got the pinstripes and the decals done on the tank for my Vincent. You may remember that I'd been using the Comet tank on the Rapide, and the one that I got with the bike, I used it in the beginning, but it didn't have the decals or the pinstripes. And I bought the kit, you know, I bought some gold leaf and some size and the decals, and I just did not get around to it. And I was a bit embarrassed, honestly. I just couldn't get motivated to do it. My friend Dick recommended that I take it to Mitch Kim here in Portland, Oregon, and he's amazing. He's like the best in the business. He's fantastic. He did the pinstripes on my T110 and the mudguards. He did, I think, the Triumph emblems and other things as well. So that'll dress the bike up very much. He used 23 karat gold on the pinstripes, which I think is what they did in the beginning. And then the decals, he put those on as well. And then he very carefully went over the pinstriping and the decals with some lacquer or clear coat, something like that. And so it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. And I'll show you more when I take the bike out for another ride. I think that's a more powerful engine by far than this. Jeff even admits that. This is the original engine and component, so it just feels a little tired, you know, but beautiful, right? I love this bike. But that bike there, that engine was rebuilt by John Ulver, the engine, and John had that on his bench for years until Jeff bought the engine and the front end and a few other parts as well. I suspect that John has put some special parts, some goodies in the engine because it pulls like a train. It's an amazing bike. It is a red Vincent, that actually. Well, part of it is anyway. The engine's a red Vincent, and then it's, you know, non-matching numbers, but it's an awesome bike. And we are here already in St. Paul, Oregon. I just feel like I could just go for perhaps 2 or 3 more hours. Oh, that was fabulous. I loved that. Wow. Oh, this feels so different. Again, he's got that special little button here with the electric start from Grosse. yeah. This is miles faster. It's got the raised bars as well, so it's super comfy. It's really, really comfortable to sit on the bike. It's got the Bramptons as well. They're very good. Handling is very, very nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's miles more peppy. It really is. It picks up really quickly compared to our bikes. He's done a superb job, as Jeff, with this build. So comfortable. And this, well, it's got the Bramptons, it's also got the steering damper, and it's got a coilover spring as well. I think that's I think it was an extra modification that Ted Leno, who used to own this front end, he had done. The suspension on this bike feels fantastic. It feels almost like a modern bike. It's so comfortable. Yeah, I mean, I just went over some potholes there and it was great. My fillings would have come out already on my own bike. This is much, much better. Okay, let's see what this feels like. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Slip gears. Oh, this is miles faster. Yeah, this has got a lot of power. This is awesome. Oh yeah. This is awesome. Well, what a thrill. I'm loving this. Oh man, this is so much more powerful. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. It just pulls like a train. This bike is fantastic. Just even going uphill there like that. Amazing. What great fun. I hope you've enjoyed these few clips of a beautiful full ride, guys, and I'll see you again next week. Wow.